Dr. Chaitanya Prakash Yogi, Director of the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center at the Consulate General of India in Devon, Ms. Nokubonga Dlamini, Mr. Khayelihle Nkabinde. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 11th episode of the program, Khelvishwa, meaning the world of sport. Today, as you know, in this sport, we always invite the sport personnel to discuss their journey in the field of sport. This evening, we have Ms. Nokubonga Dlamini, who is an assistant referee in the field of soccer. And also, she will be interviewed by Mr. Khayelihle Nkabinde, who's a sport enthusiast, this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any time, allow me now to invite Ms. Nokubonga Dlamini and Mr. Khayelihle Nkabinde to start the interaction on the world of sport, Khelvishwa episode 11. Over to you, Khayelihle.
Thank you, Mrs. Pierre. Hello, Mrs. Nokubonga Dlamini. It's a pleasure to have you here. We're very excited to talk to you. Mrs. Dlamini, my first question would be, what inspired you to take up soccer refereeing as a sport, and how long has it been?
Well, I would like to take this opportunity and thank you guys for having me today, this morning. Actually, what inspired me to appreciate football, it's very funny. Well, in 2016, we hosted a big tournament as students in Tibet College in Mondlovu. Actually, I saw this young man officiating some of our games, and it's where I got interested of officiating football. The way he officiated our tournament, it was so brilliant, and it was very young. I think at that age he was 15 years. His name is Andile Mncube from Maritzburg at Imbali. After the tournament, I asked him his number so that we can communicate. Can help me how to get this panel, né? So it's where I started love football. Actually officiating football, because when I was growing up, I was a fan of football. I used to watch. I do understand, but I've never played. But I used to watch. I understand how it goes. Well, after seeing this guy officiating, it was, I'm like, wow, I love this. Like I wanna one day I wanna be an assistant referee. So it's where it starts.
That's a very nice story to share. Thank you for telling us about it. I know whenever people start something, they come across challenges and they come across. Mrs. Nokubonga, my next question would be, what are the challenges you face as a soccer assistant?
We face so many challenges inside the field of play. As I've said, it's very difficult to officiate the men's games as a woman, because most players they take you granted as a female referee, but you need to be strong. Even outside the field of play, we face so many challenges because they call us names. They say we must be in the house and cook, clean, all those things. But if you know your story, you keep going. You just keep going, because you know what do you want. At the end of the day, it's not about them. It's about you. It's about knowing what do you want at the end of the day.
Thank you so much, Nokubonga. My next question would be, you've came across challenges, people have been calling you names on the field, but I'm sure there's some highlights you can tell us about, something interesting that has happened across your journey. What experiences can you share along your journey so far?
Yeah, there is so many interesting moments that happen. I can share one of my story. Last year, I've been invited in the international tournament, was hosted in Lesotho, Maseru, 2020. It was a great tournament. I've been there for 2 weeks. 1 week for workshop, other week for the tournaments. It was a great tournament ever in my life, and I've made it to the final. First of all, I've passed the fitness test, because before we proceed with the tournament, we run some fitness tests, we attend some classes for theory parts and practical as well. So actually I did the opening match for males under 17. I did 4 games there, and I went to finals under 17 girls. So it was a great experience for me, and I've never forget that moment. It was so good. It was so
I like the positive interest you have, Ms. Dlamini. My next question would be, how has being a soccer assistant shaped you? Has it shaped you internally as a person or externally stronger?
Yeah, it shaped me. I think now I'm a very strongest woman in the world.
Hey.
The challenge we face inside and outside of the field, it's very difficult. As I said, as a female assistant referee, it's very difficult because we officiate the men's games. You see, whenever I go to game, I need to go there. I need to prepare myself, and there's a lot of insults. So we need to be strong. I can say since I've started officiating football, I'm mentally and physical fit.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing this. I've noticed you're a very, very strong woman, and you make sure that they stick by the rules on the field. What are the benefits of being a soccer assistant, and how long and how can it transform you in sports?
Yeah, it's beneficial. I don't wanna lie. Like to be an assistant referee, I've learned so many things. I've learned the discipline inside and outside the field of play. I've learned to be humble. And it's increased my what I can say. It's increased my spirits, my confidence. You know, even though it's not about football, everywhere I go, I always have that confidence as a woman. I can stand in front of people, no matter what. Very beneficial and to officiate.
Yeah.
Nice. It's good. I've learned so many things. I've learned so much. It's very good. It's good. It's a good thing. You know, I like.
No, thank you so much, Mrs. Dlamini. Through your whole career, I'm sure there's something you can tell it that you can't stop remembering about, something that always stays in your hearts. What are the experiences that you can share with us along your journey so far?
There's some season. I remember last night tournament where it was in 2020. I was there as the assistant referee from South Africa. It was a good experience, and I won't forget those moments. I even make it on the finals under 17. So I can say is that moment that I will never forget, and I've learned so many things in that tournament, and it's made me grow. and it makes people recognize that as a female in sport.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Mr. Dlamini. My next question would be, what challenges did you face along those experiences that you faced?
Yeah, as I've said, we have so many challenges, especially in the field of play, since we face so many things, even though they don't do good, they always against with your decision inside the field of play, even though your decision is good. But for the sake of that, they want to win. They be aggressive to you, all kind of stuff. So you need to be strong mentally and physically fit inside and outside of the field of play. And there is this league called Motepe League. For it's a provincial league we have here in KZN. That's league. I don't know. Like it's very tough. It's very competitive. You should know your story. But it's made us stronger. It grows us in a good way, because now I think I can handle any situation I can face.
No, thank you so much, Dlamini. Thank you so much. I'm sure whoever's listening who's listening to us right now would like to become like you one day. What advice could you give to the audience, whoever wants to take up sports, especially be a soccer assistant? What advice could you give them?
The advice again. Beg your pardon? Okay. What advice I can give to young upcoming assistant referees, that no matter you just don't stop because of the obstacle. It's just a matter of time. You need to work for it. Like everything is possible as long as we keep working very hard. You know what you want at the end of the day. Because me, I see myself as one of the female best referee in the world, even though we do have those obstacles, but I'll keep moving. I'll keep learning. Yeah.
I'm sure whoever's listening to us right now would jump on board and be an assistant after hearing this. Ms. Dlamini, my last question with you is, what inspires you and motivates you to carry on with the sports, even though you come across tough challenges, but what keeps you motivated just to carry on?
The professional match officials inspire me a lot, especially the South Africans match officials. They're doing pretty good. They're doing very well. So we keep watching them, like Akona Makalima from South Africa. She's a female referee. She's very good. She's in a PSL panel and the FIFA panel as well. She keeps inspiring me the way she's doing things. She's very capable. I think next year she's going to the World Cup. So those people keep inspiring us as young match officials. So I think I'll one day I'll make it like Akona Makali.
One day is one day. I'm sure about that. Just don't forget us when you're up there in the World Cup. No, right. Thank you so much, Mr. Nokubonga Dlamini. It's been a pleasure interviewing you, and hopefully we'll see you one day. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Zambia found the back of the net. They've opened the scoring. How will Lesotho respond into the penalty area? Shot coming in. And that's blocked, and it will be a corner kick this time to Lesotho. They always say the best remedy when you're playing a game is to concede.
Hey.
Offside given. Last year there were plenty of matches that saw some big margin when victors came out there. 8 goals in total. The match between Zambia and Malawi.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nokubonga, for being with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ms. Nokubonga Dlamini, a soccer assistant referee who had interesting interactions with Mr. Khayelihle Nkabinde, a sport enthusiast. So thank you very much. You know, when we're listening, you know, we were like touched because the field that she chose is not an easy one. It's a male-dominated sport, but she decided, you know, to give all. As she said earlier, now she grown a thick skin now. Whatever they are saying, as long as she is doing correctly, they can say whatever. You know, that amazes me, because now you can see that she feels this thing. It is in her blood now, that assistant refereeing. So thank you very much, Sisi. We really enjoyed your journey, and also we'll pray that God will bless you on the field of assistant referee in the field of soccer. So ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our program, episode 11 of the program Khelvishwa this evening. On behalf of Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center at the Consulate General of India in Durban, it gives me a great pleasure to deliver a vote of thanks on today's episode 11 of the program Khelvishwa, meaning the world of sport. As I said earlier, we had the wonderful interactions between Ms. Nokubonga Dlamini and Khayelihle Nkabinde. We really enjoyed. So to these wonderful souls, to Uma Dlamini Nokubonga, siyabonga kakhulu sis, and ubaba uKhayelihle Nkabinde, as always. Siyabonga mpanangithi, sibonga kakhulu for everything. To Director of the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center, Dr. Chaitanya Prakash Yogi, Mr. Piyush Kanderwal, thank you very much for taking part on today's program. To all our online participants, we'd like to say thank you very much for being with us this evening. For more information on Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center cultural activities, please visit ICCR in Durban Facebook page. So once again, to our online guest, Sisi Nokubonga, siyabonga Madlamini, uphile njalo, baba uKhayelihle Nkabinde, siyabonga nsizwa wakithi. So nonke nibe nosuku oluhle. To all of you, have a wonderful evening. Namaskar.